Welcome to the Wellness Abundance Podcast. I'm Melissa King, your podcast host, board-certified health and wellness coach, certified personal trainer, and founder of Wellness Abundance Coaching. I created this podcast to help women like you learn more about your body so you can age gracefully and navigate the different seasons of your life effortlessly. If you're a woman searching for answers to unexpected weight gain, intense PMS, chronic fatigue, fertility challenges, PCOS, brain fog, and more, this podcast is for you. We'll do a deep dive into all areas of women's health and connect with experts so you can get clarity on what's happening within your body. This will empower you to take control of your mindset on the natural aging process and create flexible lifestyle habits that work for you at any age. Now, grab your favorite glass of wine, cup of coffee, or mocktail, and enjoy the episode. Hello, and welcome back to another Wellness Abundance podcast. I'm your host, Melissa King. Okay, today's topic is so exciting to me. I know I say this a lot, but just roll with this for a sec. So I want to ask you a quick question. When was the last time you checked in with your money mindset? All right. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why am I talking about money mindset when I'm a health and fitness coach? Okay, and that's fair, okay? But there is a method to my madness, I promise. So just stay with me throughout this episode. Okay, so there is a connection between how we spend our money and our values. Values are basically what's most important to you in your life. So sometimes we think we know what we value most in our life, but the reality is our words don't always line up with our actions, which is okay. This just means you need to get super clear with what your values are and how to take actions that line up with those. So we'll do a deeper dive into this topic today. So, all right, first of all, we spend our money on things that are important to us and that we need, right? We all need food to stay alive. Life is so much more enjoyable when we have a comfortable, warm, safe place to sleep, right? Would you agree? We all need some form of transportation to get us to the grocery store, to school, to work, and wherever else we want to go, right? Okay. So these take precedence over anything else. For most people, I'm going to just make an assumption. If that's not you, that's okay. But for most people, we want to handle all our basic necessities first, right? So after all our basic necessities are paid for, we have a choice to spend, save, or invest any money left over at the end of the month, if there is any, which I'll touch on a little bit as well. So, okay. So spending, saving, and investing are three completely different actions with your money, right? Okay. So just to be perfectly clear, I am not a financial advisor, nor do I want to be one. Okay. I did get my degree in business finance in college, but it wasn't really my jam. So, but today I'm going to share how each of these spending, saving, and investing relate to your health and wellness values. Okay. All right. So let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is spending. There's always a new health and fitness product trend, even service trend, which I'll talk about in a sec too, roaming around social media these days. In the 80s, so let's kind of rewind a little bit. In the 80s, it was the Step Aerobics platform, promoted by the original cardio queen herself, Jane Fonda, right? So back in the 90s, it was Suzanne Somers' Thigh Master, which is an amazing tool to really firm up your thighs. And just quick tip, most often there's a lot of people that forget their inner and outer thighs to work those. We focus on squats, deadlifts, lunges, at least I do. and those are beneficial for your thighs, but really the Thigh Master is actually a really great tool. So I'm not dissing on it, just so you know. So, and there are versions of the Thigh Master today that you can get anywhere online, basically. So, okay, dance classes, Zumba anyone, really became a big hit in the early 2000s as the go-to workout to do to get in shape. Okay, now, just to be perfectly clear, I'm not dissing on these trends. I'm not saying it's bad to, spend your money on these, but just hear me out, okay? So there's not only like the fitness trends that become popular, but nutrition trends as well. So if you think about it, we're always hearing about the latest superfood. And I put superfood in quotes because, you'll understand in a sec. So this superfood that's trending, it's something you just have to eat because it will turn you into Superwoman, and you'll be able to fly your invisible plane and use your lasso of truth to make people tell you the truth, which is what the lasso of truth does, right? Okay, so maybe I'm being just a little bit dramatic with the Superwoman analogy, but to be honest, who doesn't want to be Superwoman? So when we're told that we can eat these superfoods or take this superfood supplement that we're going to become Superwoman, we want to do it, right? So my point is, there's no one food or supplement, for that matter, that's going to make or break your health and wellness, okay? So, and I'll dive more into this in the investment section in a bit, okay? So, like I mentioned earlier, if you want to keep up with the latest health and fitness trends because you enjoy them, I'm all for it. I approve, okay? Not that you need my approval, but I'm all for it and I fully support you. Just be sure it's actually something you enjoy doing or eating or drinking, okay? And you don't want it to be something that you feel like you should do or you have to do because these social media influencers are telling you that you're going to become Superwoman, okay? So, because when you fall into this trap, you might be adding unnecessary expenses to your health and fitness routine, okay? That maybe they're just not necessary. You don't need to be spending money on this, which could free up that money to invest it somewhere else, which I'll get to again in a little while. So, on the other hand, if you want to scale back on processed food intake and eat healthier, but you say, oh my God, I just can't afford it. It's so expensive to eat healthy. I hear this a lot. I encourage you to take a look at your spending habits, okay? What can you take a break from buying and spend money, move that money and invest it in meat, eggs, seafood, veggies, fruits, just all these whole foods, okay? So like I said, I am not your financial advisor. You know your budget best, but seriously, and just a real quick thing, we do this occasionally where we will have a no spend month where we won't spend money on any extras that we don't necessarily need. Some months we won't even eat out at all, which we eat out maybe once a week, not that often. But it's actually, doing this exercise is actually a really great tool to help you learn where you're spending your money and what kind of unnecessary expenses you can eliminate, okay? All right. So the next topic, saving. So if you're a saver like me, by the way, I was not always a saver, okay? This is kind of new to me in the last, 5, 6, 7 years, okay? So this can definitely benefit your health and well-being. So having money in the bank in case any unexpected expenses come up, such as a car repair, it can help you not dive right into panic mode, okay? So you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you take your car in to get maintenance, regular maintenance, and a repair pops up during a routine maintenance, and you're like, that adds maybe an extra $500,000, whatever the amount is, to your bill. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is like unexpected. I did not see this one coming. And so this happened to us the week of Christmas, which I did, to be honest, go into panic mode a little bit, but not because of the money. Like, we were able to pay for the extra expense, no problem at all. And plus, we take really good of our cars. We want them to be really, in well working order. And we really value that too. That's part of our value as well. So we were like, yeah, just fix whatever needs fixing. We'll take care of it. It just was more, I went into panic mode because of the inconvenience of it during this specific week. So anyways, okay, so the constant stress about money can take a toll on your overall health. So when your cortisol, your stress hormone, levels are constantly high, this can create chaos with your hormones. So if you're constantly feeling worried that you don't have enough money, you don't have any money in savings, you don't know how you're going to pay for extra expenses, you're living paycheck to paycheck, this can, this creates high stress levels, right? So when your hormones are out of whack, sugar and salt cravings can increase, anxiety levels go up, you may have trouble sleeping, and overall you may feel less motivated to move your body. And when we move our bodies, we feel less stress. That helps lower our cortisol levels, helps lower our cravings. So it's kind of like a catch-22. So, and these are just a few things that can inhibit your body from really burning any excess fat effortlessly. And that's what we want, right? Yes. Okay. So having a peace of mind when it comes to having a cushion in the bank can help you feel calm and collected even when surprise expenses come up. So when you feel relaxed and optimistic, you're way more likely to make food and movement choices that actually align with your health and fitness goals. Okay, you like, it has been proven that your mental health really helps you make better, wiser choices for your healthy lifestyle habits. So this brings me to the last topic, investing. Okay, so now we're talking about the good stuff. Okay, so investing in your health, in my opinion, is one of the best ways that you can create healthy, sustainable lifestyle habits that stick, okay? So there's something really satisfying to me when I hand over my money in exchange for something that I know is going to get me great sleep, feel strong, have energy, and feel confident in my own skin, which is something I have struggled with my entire life. So if you're there, if you struggled with feeling confident in your own skin, I get you. I got your back with this one. So, all right. So what does this look like, investing in your health? Well, this looks a little different for everyone. So now I know I talk a lot about the benefits of health and fitness coaching, and I do this not to bombard you, but because I truly believe in the value of it, which is why I got into this industry in the first place. So this is why I'm committed to writing about women's health every single week. This is why I started the Wellness Abundance podcast. This is why I get out of bed every day and make it my daily mission to impress upon women like yourself that you can live in a healthy body while enjoying life's simple pleasures like chocolate and wine or anything else, whatever indulgences you like. So let's talk a little bit more about investing. So some women benefit from joining a gym and signing up for group fitness classes. I know the gym we go to, there's Pilates, there's other group fitness classes that I always see women in there. And I think that's fantastic. So that's one way you can invest in your health. Just make sure that you actually enjoy it, okay? Other women prefer investing in fitness videos online. and workout equipment that they can, do these workouts in the comfort of their own home. So, by the way, if you're not part of our Women's Weekly Wellness email list, you've got to join it. So you can go here, or you can click on the link below to join. It will be in the description below. And you'll receive our guide to fitness for weight loss. That includes 27 on-demand fitness videos created by yours truly. And you could do these in the comfort of your own home. So they're for all fitness levels. So, okay. All right. So I digress. So let's get back on track. Okay. So personally, I like to invest my money in grass-fed meat, wild-caught seafood, pasture-raised eggs, and organic fruits and veggies whenever possible. Sometimes it's not always feasible. It's either because it's not available, or maybe this month we're just kind of scaling back, our food budget for whatever reason. So and this aligns with one of my core values of eating as many nutrient-dense foods as possible. This is super important to me. Because I know how I feel when I eat these and when I don't eat these, and I eat more processed food. So, and again, I just want to make it perfectly clear, eat whole foods that you enjoy. If you don't like beef, don't eat beef. If you don't like chicken, don't eat chicken. If you don't like fish, don't eat fish. Don't do it just because it's good for you. Again, so you won't catch me eating liver ever. I've had it once and never again. Ugh, yuck. It's just not for me. So thankfully there are other ways to get your liver intake if you're interested. So, all right. So to be honest, it's actually easy for me, like I just mentioned, to choose nutrient-dense foods over processed foods because, like I said, it's a core value of mine. And it's the same thing with my hubby, which is actually one of the qualities that attracted me to him. So health and fitness being a priority was a must-have quality on my list of what I was looking for in a life partner. In fact, it was at the very top of the list. So it was number one on my list. And yes, I had a list. This is a really fun story for another time. I won't get distracted. Maybe I'll talk about this later on, and the power of visualization. Okay, so one of the first things I want to learn about my clients when we start working together is what's most valuable in their life. What's most important to them? So this conversation, it usually starts before we even start working together, because my clients come to me because they want help to align their actions with their values. So, for example, women enroll in one of my programs because she's having fertility challenges and wants to start a family. So again, what's the value? Family is important to her, and having a baby is important to her. That's part of her value system. Osteoporosis runs in her family, and she wants to prevent it with strength training. So what's the value? The value is she values healthy bones and prevention of genetic diseases, right? And she understands strength training is really beneficial to help mitigate any bone loss and to create strong bones, but she doesn't know how to do it. Okay. Or she wants to lose fat to be healthier. Maybe she had a diagnosis that kind of shook her a little bit. And she feels like she needs to take her health and fitness to a different level. So I have all sorts of clients. This is just a short list of the variety of clients that I work with. So I do have clients like the last one who are healthy. They work out, they do their best to get great sleep, but they just feel like they want to take it up a notch. And I get that. That's how I am too. So, all right. So at the very beginning of our coaching relationship, we chat about her values, why it's important for her to create healthy lifestyle habits. So this translates into a great conversation about what her life would look like if she implemented these changes and found success. Okay, you can implement changes, but you have to have some form of success. It doesn't have to be big and immediate. It can be little tiny baby steps. Success could be, I went to the gym and I did a workout. Success could be, I did a new strength training movement and I really got my form down. I learned how to do proper form. Okay, it could be anything like that. So as we work together and collaborate on this healthy lifestyle strategy, we keep in mind her values and how they relate to her food, fitness, and rest choices. Okay, so this makes it easier for her to choose whole foods over processed foods, a workout over sitting around, and sleep over doom scrolling or watching a show, right? My kryptonite is getting too involved in shows, okay? And so my ultimate goal as her coach is to help her get to a point where it's almost effortless to make choices throughout her daily life to support her health and wellness intentions. This is why my one-on-one program is 12 weeks to effortless weight loss. I am 100% confident when we work together as a collaborative team, myself and my client, by the end of 12 weeks, she will have the confidence to make choices and it'll just be second nature. Maybe not all of them, but at least one of them. So, all right. So let's wrap this up by really just talking about like the value of investing in your health, whatever that looks like for you. You may need to, like I mentioned in the spending section, you may need to, think of a trade-off. What can you maybe put aside temporarily? You don't need to do it permanently. And maybe invest in a couple training sessions or invest in our 6-week healthy habit reset that starts March 30th. Take that money and shift it and move it from one area of your life to your health and wellness goals and just see what happens. You never know what's going to happen when you really truly invest your hard-earned money in your health and wellness goals. So, all right. So comment down below what you are going to invest your money in the next week to really take your health and wellness to the next level. Okay. So I love hearing from you. And also just a friendly reminder, there's just over 1 week to enroll in our 6-week healthy habit reset semi-private group coaching program that starts March 30th. So make sure you enroll by March 29th because there's only a few spots available. I want to make it small and intimate so everyone has an opportunity to be coached by me. Okay. Thanks so much for watching and or listening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. The Wellness Abundance Podcast is sponsored by Wellness Abundance Coaching. At Wellness Abundance Coaching, we help women create flexible nutrition and fitness plans that fit into their life to help them lose weight effortlessly and navigate the different hormonal seasons of their life with clarity, empowerment, and flexibility. We offer one-on-one and group health and fitness coaching. To learn more about how we can help you navigate the different seasons of your life and become the healthiest version of yourself, schedule a time to chat with us by visiting melissaking.net.